Good morning, passport holders. Today, February 8th, 2017, day 831 of the vlogs. And there are some pluses and some minuses that happened overnight. Pluses are there are now 5 videos in queue, 4 keynotes for Gary, and then 1 Yoga with Adrian video. The good news there, all of their captions have come back from the outsourced captioners overnight. So that is a huge win, basically meaning that on that content, I just have final reviews to do, final formatting, final reviews. So if I can knock that out, which I think I probably can between here and 1:30, 2 o'clock, I will have every opportunity of clearing the board today, top to bottom. So it's kind of one of those things where we can knock it out, get things going, and then start to tread water again, which is a heck of a lot better position for me to be in. That stated, the sleep session last night was rough. On the positives, no back spasms, which that's a good thing. The general soreness of the lower back is greatly reduced. That's a good thing. Bad thing is that after sleeping for an hour and a half on the sleep aid, I ended up waking up and staying up for about 2.5 hours. Just could not get my restless mind to calm down and go to sleep. So that was its own frustrating piece to it a little bit. And so eventually I did fall back asleep. So on like 8.5 hours in bed, I got about 6 hours of sleep. Just about 6 hours of sleep. And so like I'm still very run down, very low energy. Obviously you guys can pick up on that, I think. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now, is getting that all done, getting the board cleared, and then just trying to have a very chilled night before the next couple of days, because they're bigger days. It's Wednesday and we're hustling, and I've got Clintus on in the background because he's live streaming Destiny. It's my favorite streams of his to watch, and so yeah, I'm just gonna try and do all the work. Hope you guys are having a good one. Let's get this one started. Alright guys, just crossed noon, and where are we at? Well, Yoga with Adrian's video is done because of the Destiny update or Destiny announcement that was going on in the live stream. Decided to spend the entire hour that they were doing that recompiling all of the pieces for the 4 keynotes that I have from Gary. So did all that, got them all recombined and line leveled. So that is good to go at the moment, and I'm really kind of in the driver's seat relating to getting all caught up. So my hope is to have that done later today. I am super tired right now, and I am in a lot of pain. I tried walking on the treadmill desk for the first hour, and it was hurting. Stopped and just stood here for the remaining, hour that I've been on stream with Clintus and watching the Bungie announcement, and that may have been a major mistake. So I just, I finally hit time where I could take painkillers again, and I'm gonna go work from bed for a little bit. But I know that with me being prone, me being this tired, and me being in this much pain, that there's every likelihood that I'm gonna actually end up falling asleep. So I'm gonna try and prevent that as best I can. Continue to take care of myself. I should go do laundry today, but we'll see if we get there. Kind of one of those things where if I can get to it, great. If I can't, it's totally okay. I could get to Friday pretty easily on the clothes that I have here in the house that are still clean. And so that may be what we do, is that I have my phone call here with that high-level executive for 15 minutes, and then on Friday afternoon, and then head on over to Ben and Kami's. But I'm trying to just get caught up, and I'm trying to just manage the pain. 4:15 at this point. Let's get you an update. Ended up working from bed for a little bit, as expected. Fell asleep right around 1 o'clock. Slept until 3. Woke up feeling a lot better. Not 100% by any stretch, but just having a little more energy, and the pain area in my lower back is down to about, a couple inch area. So I guess like less than a quarter of how big it actually was yesterday morning. So that is positive. There continue to be other symptoms that are indicative of this being some kind of small level illness. Like I'm still not hungry. I get very warm. I'm technically not running a fever, but it certainly feels that way sometimes. and I'm definitely sweating a lot while I'm in bed. So that to me means that it could be a number of variables, but the ones that are in the mix make it look pretty much like this is some kind of cold virus kind of thing. And the fact that it hasn't completely taken me out to the point where I can't work at all, I'm actually pretty lucky. Since I woke up, I spent an hour finishing up the sidewalk keynote that will be soon be released on Gary's channel from like 9 years ago. I've also done a shorty for Justin as well, so that's all taken care of, leaving me with just 3 keynotes to review, each of them less than 30 minutes. So I've got the big boys all out of the way, which I'm pumped about. And so if I can finish up that stuff in order to make all of that kind of go, I'm going to be in a much better position, all things said and done. And then obviously Clintus's episode, which I haven't checked, but I'm going to assume has already been picked up by one of the outsourced captioners. I don't see an email notification back or a Slack notification telling me that the file's been returned, but his content at 10, 12 minutes the last couple of days has been picked up pretty quick and handled is almost as quickly as possible. All right, guys, it is 8:30, and it's been a couple of good hours since I last picked up a camera. Another one of Gary's old keynotes that was sent through ended up getting finished up. Sent that back to the team. Did the vlog edit upload. It's actually currently already been released. Clintus's captions came back as well while I was kind of dinking around, and so ended up taking care of the line leveling on that while I was sneaking in the last YouTube video. And as you just heard there, Gary's video for 153, DailyVee 153, has been successfully sent out. So that puts my board at 3 videos, 2 of which I already have completed captions, line leveled, ready to go. All I got to do is final review on them, and then DailyVee 153. All these things are starting to line up. Could very well lead to a much better end of the week. If I could just get the sleep schedule aligned now, get back to meditating daily, it would be like a huge win. Coming up on 11:30, and the only reason why I'm continuing to work is because I took that nap today for 2 hours. Excuse me, sorry. Just inhaled a bunch of water. Where am I at? Well, I decided that with it being a 25-minute episode of DailyVee, that the better play for me was not to focus on getting the talk done, but to focus on getting the episode done first, because I knew the transcription phase was going to take a long time, because when there are these longer episodes, they tend to include more crosstalk. That crosstalk can't be transcribed automatically. It has to be hand captioned. And so, as a result, I've been doing that. So I'm about an hour and 25 minutes in. I've completed 16 minutes of the video at this point, meaning that I've got about another 9 minutes to go. My hope is that it'll take me about 40 minutes. Get that all done, let the line leveler do its thing, let the importers do its thing, let the auto timer do its thing. If I can hit on all those pieces, then I can sit there and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel with final reviews on these 2. That stated, I am going to put a drop dead time of 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I'm shutting everything down regardless, and ideally I would really like to shut it down at 1 o'clock, but we'll see how I'm feeling. If I've got the level of energy that I've got right now, then I may see it through. And the reason why is that I cooked off a big old piece of steak and have since cooked off 2 smaller pieces, so I'll have that for lunch tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about that. Done, dusted, ready to go. The fact that I wanted real food today for the first time in like 60 hours is nice. It means that I'm probably coming around a corner here, and I'm okay with that. That stated, let's get this work done. Let's get 153 done at minimum. If I can get to the other one, so be it. If I can't, then that'll be what I do first thing tomorrow morning, because it'll be the only thing in the queue. And it actually kind of works in some respects because of the fact that I've got lunch with Clint and Tiffany tomorrow at 1 o'clock out on the west side. And so I've got to be able to drive over there, all that good stuff. So it's like if I can just do that work, because I'm not expecting any other videos tomorrow morning, I don't think, then we'll be able to sit there and take care of that and go to lunch with the queue being cleared, and it'll get filled actually by Clintus and Tiffany while we're out at lunch, because their videos release at 1 p.m. All right, guys, we're coming up on 1:45, and at this point, I've got about half the episode to do the final review on for DailyVee 153. I have not gotten to the other one, and that is basically because I needed a little bit of time away from the computer. My eyes were starting to twitch, and that's never a good thing. And so what I decided to do is just go and sit and chill and lay down on the bed in order to stretch out my back again, because I have been standing here vast majority of the night. I'm going to finish this though, and then I'm going to go directly to bed. So I will say thank you so much for your time and your attention. I appreciate them both. It's been interesting over the course of the last couple of days to, I don't know, just continue to figure things out. And I think that I'm getting much closer to a resolution on the direction I want to see the next 90 days go, and that helps tremendously handle a bunch of other things. So I'll talk it over with Clintus. I'll talk it over with the 2 calls with the folks over at VaynerMedia that I have scheduled for this Friday and next Friday. These are just courtesy calls. They're not anything major, so it's like just kind of getting to know you calls. And so it's kind of one of those things where it's like both of these people have context on me though, so it's like I can get into like more than just like what my backstory is and how I was at the company previously, all that good fun. But I will say thank you so much for your time and your attention. I appreciate them both. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still. So go do cool stuff. Bye for now.